What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James ThnxCya. Welcome back today to Roblox. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, we've got a kind of video which we're going to split into two. So, yeah, I've got one thing which I wanted to put in the previous video, but I thought, you know what? Let's save it for another video, which is this one. Hello, welcome to this video. How are you all doing? And yeah, as well as that, there's also been a brand new code that got released. So we're going to be, one, talking about this very strange bee, and two, we are going to be doing the brand new code. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. The hive is already claimed. How are we all doing? I hope you guys and girls are great today. It's nearly December. It's December tomorrow. OMGs, it's nearly Christmas. Look how much honey I've made. 30,000. I've just jumped on for the first time today. Yeah, so this is not ideal because we've got 0 microconverters and we've got a code to do. So I'm going to try and get some microconverters before we do the code. But before we do the code, I wanted to discuss this bee. So here's the thing. I've seen this particular bee pop up on many occasions over the last, 2 months or so. And yes, so thank you to everyone who's shown me this particular bee. I tried to find some examples of it, but my Twitter couldn't go back far. I just couldn't find them. I know people have sent me this. So if you have, thank you so much. But a couple of days ago, I got sent some pictures by Bee Swarm Simulator Leaks. It's a Twitter page. This dude sends me loads of stuff, so thank you very much. And these are actually new pictures that I've never seen before. So I'm going to pop those up on the screen in just a second. But yeah, here we go. Ta-da! Bee Swarm Simulator Leaks. And this mad-looking bee, some of you guys may have seen it already, but I did feel that I did want to mention this in a video because this thing looks amazing. So yeah, we're going to go and take a look at the pictures in a little bit more detail in just a second, but I actually remember now, I feel like when the test realm first came about and it was made public, I feel like maybe it was located outside the map. So in case you didn't know, if you fly outside of the map and you go roughly in this direction over the star cave bit, there's usually a couple of bees out here. And yeah, as of right now, there is a windy bee and a vicious bee. So the reason why these guys are out here, I think, is because these are 2 bees that spawn randomly. So, they're actually in the game and they actually spawn and you don't own them. So, vicious bee is a vicious bee spike and a windy bee is in the cloud. And I feel like it needs the model in the map to actually load in the fields. So yeah, these guys have been out here for a while. I do remember at one point, though, there was a huge line of every single bee in the game, but this was going back quite some time now. And I remember that was really cool. But yeah, I seem to remember the pictures that I originally saw. This thing, I don't even know what to call it, the Crimson and Cobalt fusion bee, people are calling it. It was just sitting outside here. But yeah, check out these pictures. These are really, really cool. So I don't know 100% the relevance of this, but from what the tweet says, it says that on it included a button in the test realm that people could click, and it says test CCB, so Crimson Cobalt bee. And I guess this maybe would have instantly given you this bee to try out. I don't know too much about it, to be honest. I don't know of anyone who's actually tried this out, but it seems like it was added into the test realm and then it was removed from the test realm. So hopefully there's some pictures of this bad boy popping up on the screen as of right now. I've got to say, it looks incredible. It's obviously like a fusion between the Crimson and the Cobalt, and it's, half red, half blue, and for some reason it looks like a jet engine. But I mean, why not, right? Why not? It looks amazing. It's got a red and blue trail. And yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys this because I feel like this is one of the features that probably isn't coming to the next update. But I feel like this is just one sort of feature that On It might be planning for the future. So I really like this idea. Now, do I think this is going to be a unique bee that you can get through an event or royal jellies or an egg or something? No, I don't think it is. More, what I think it is that there's going to be a new ability added to the Cobalt and Crimson bee, where maybe if you have both of those bees and maybe both of them are gifted, there might be a special link token that joins them together to form the Crimson Cobalt Super Bee. and it does some mad stuff in the fields. Maybe just like a huge red and blue pollen boost as it whizzes around with this little jet engine on the back or something. I feel like that would be incredible. So, you know, I feel like maybe you would have to have the Crimson and the Cobalt B, but they're 250 tickets each, 500 tickets total, and I already recommend the Crimson and the Cobalt B loads. They're really, really good, and for 500 tickets, it's a really good set of bees to have, for many different reasons. Yeah, I just had to show you this. Is it going to be coming in the next update? No, I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Maybe it's coming next update after that. Maybe it's coming the next update after that. But I feel like it's definitely something that he's played around with for a bit. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what that thing does. It looks amazing. Okay. just before we do the code, I've been meaning to show this in like Bee Swarm episodes for ages, and I just completely always blank and forget to do it, but for some reason this really tickles me. So I have my own Discord server. It's linked in the descriptions of every video, and you know, it's got various sections and people chat and all that good stuff. But one thing that it does do is it has like a fan art section where people just post stuff, and there's some incredible stuff. But I feel like for the memes, so yeah, one meme that I've really noticed from reading you guys' comments recently is it seems like we're definitely Bee Swarm memeing, and you know what? I'm on board with it. I love my Bee Swarm memes. On it himself, you know, we meme him all the time in our series. You know, On It, who is, by the way, did you guys know On It was Scottish? In case you didn't know, I'm just gonna let you guys know. But yeah, anyway, we always meme On It like so much, and I can take memes back and all that stuff. It's amazing. But yeah. This popped up on my Discord server a while ago. It's a picture of me using stumps now. I don't know why, this really tickles me. And the comment on the bottom says, kind of rush, let me do it again. My dude, Tom, man. Never change this picture. It's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, after... I don't know why I wanted to show you guys that, but for some reason it just tickled me. Thank you for all of your, like, you know, comments and stuff in videos. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, so like the memes in the comment section, don't believe me, I've noticed them. Everyone always quotes something that I say in the video and then memes it. So it's kind of like, they always, so one, like a good example is like, it says, James, ... Oh yeah, the stump snail's nice and quick. It takes like 45 seconds. And then the one below it says, me, the stump snail takes 5 days. Or, you know, something like that. I've noticed this. Oh, you know, it's not too expensive. And then you saying, oh, it's super duper expensive. I've seen these memes. I see them. I see what you're doing. It's very funny. I enjoy reading your comments. We've got good vibes on this channel. I'm very, very grateful. So this is what happens. This is what happens when you go searching for a specific item in these memory matches. You never find what you're looking for. So yeah, this is why I've mentioned this a few times. I go with the diagonal technique, and whatever I see and pop up, I always try and match. And the reason for that, quite simply, is that you get as much item as your money can afford. You know, if you go searching for something like I did just now, which is I'm deliberately searching for microconverters, I've come away with basically nothing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just before this, it's only going to take a second. I'm going to go and try and find some microconverters, maybe for like 10-15 minutes. If I don't find any, we'll just do the code. But yeah, bear with me. I will see you guys in just a sec. You know what? We're just going to go and do the code. If the worst happens, the worst happens, and we just don't get very much from it. But at least you guys can maybe have a little bit more preparation. So yeah, I always recommend try and have a full stack of microconverters if you're doing these field boosts. And we're actually going to try and double it up with a Wind Shrine donation. So this code is all to do with the pumpkin patch. So I believe it's going to give us Pumpkin Patch Boost ×3 and Wins ×3. So if we can double that up with a Pumpkin Patch Wins to begin with, that would be amazing. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Yes! Oh, why do I not have 50 microconverters? Gutted. There we go, there we go, there we go. Boom. So we've got Pumpkin Wins ×5, which means we are going to have Pumpkin Wins ×7 as we are farming this field. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any microconverters. Now, that is devastating, but what can you do? Okay, so we're going to get the 3 times anyway. Technically, what I could do right now is I could farm this field now for 15 minutes. I could maybe boost the field up using field dice and stuff, but I need to go and cook my dinner and edit this video. So we're just going to do it for 15. I would love to do it for half an hour, but hey, we're going to go and pop a red and a blue, a glue, an oil, and enzymes. Drink. Okay, here we go. So the brand new code, quite simply, is leftovers. Leftovers, which incidentally is a very, very good held item in Pokemon. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Look at that bad boy. Oh geez, what am I doing? Where's my screenshot button? Oh, jeez. I think I made the screen all funny sound. Like, I pressed full screen on and off accidentally instead of screenshot. That's amazing. Fantastic. My thumbnail's ruined. Okay. Ooh. Oh, what have I done? Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. So now we have, pumpkin patch times 8. Oh, I forgot it was times 3, wasn't it? Oh, why do I not have 15 microconverters? I'm so devastated. But yeah, that's how you get pumpkin field times 8. This is going to be really, really huge. So I'm going to drop some jelly beans. I'm going to see what I can do. It's not going to be a big one for me purely because I'm going to have to leave the field. And in all the madness, I forgot to turn my gumdrops on. I forgot to turn my coconuts on. What a shambles. What a shambles this has been. But yeah, 8 times pumpkin patch. That's really good. So these codes are great. If you can actually double them up with a wind shrine donation, it really is just happy days. But yeah, we're going to go and farm some pumpkins here. I'm going to see what I can do in 15 minutes. It's not going to be amazing, but I think it's going to be pretty good still. Oh, look at that. 150. 170. We got it. So yeah, that's kind of what you want with these boosters. Look how big that, jeez, okay. Yeah, that's kind of the numbers you really want from this. So this is what I talk about all the time. It's essentially the combination of loads of buffs all stacking up at the right time, your jelly beans, which are amazing, and all of your general buffs anyway. So unfortunately, that's the thing. If I had a bunch of microconverters, maybe we could do that 2 or 3 or 4 times. But the problem is because now I'm out of microconverters, we can only do it a certain amount of times, and I'm now going to have to leave the field, and my boosts are going to run out, kind of go down, and I'm going to have to restack them up and all that stuff. So yeah, this is kind of why I mentioned this is exactly an amazing example, to be honest, of why having a stack of as many microconverters as you can get before you do a big boost like this, it really, really helps. Okay, you know what? Before the memes start flowing again, I actually think this has been a pretty good boost, to be honest. So yeah, as I kind of mentioned, like, with the microconverters, it gives you so much control. So if your numbers do get, like, huge, like mine did at the beginning there, it gives you way more control over, activating your abilities and keeping your backpack space clean so that, when you hit that gummy ability, for example, you have space and your bees are actually generating tokens. So yeah, it gives you that extra level of control over that sort of thing. But to be honest, with the 80% instant conversion that we've been having from this field, I actually haven't left the field more than once. I one time went to the instant machine and used a ticket, but apart from that, I managed to stay in the field. I haven't used any extra jelly beans or anything like that, just because I didn't want to go too high. But I've kind of tried to coast it and use all of the natural things that I can do to empty my backpack. So, for example, falling coconuts, the coconut canister ability, the petal belt, the instant conversion, and the stuff that I've already got on my character to begin with, my petal wand, and I've just tried to stay in here for as long as possible. And I've actually only left it once in 15 minutes with only 2 microconverters. That's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. So yeah, how did we do? 3, 2, 1. 20 billion. Oh, did you hear my voice? I went really high. 20 billion, okay. You know what, I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, as I mentioned, more microconverters, happy days, but with 2 microconverters, 20 billion without using gumdrops, I will take that any day. I'm pretty pleased with that. Nice. Okie dokies. Yes, so thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, I think that's probably going to be about it for this episode, but I'm going to keep an eye on, various bits and pieces, your tweets and that stuff, see if there's anything new I can make in terms of Beast Swarm videos. I think there's a couple of things that I want to do still, and I do want to still make that tips and tricks video, the final one out of the 3. I promise I will get around to it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. So if you did enjoy this, please remember to poke me in that like button. And if you are not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Roblox done fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. And see ya.